Hello and welcome back to part 4. Are you having fun? We are having fun. Today we're going to walk through pages 22 through 27 with a bonus moment on page 47 in your 1-year PowerSheets and pages 18 through 19 as well as 39 in your 90-day PowerSheets. Yes, you are naming your yearly goals today. Let's do it. So here we are on page 22 in your 1-year and 18 in your 90-day. You've learned from the past. You've evaluated where you are now, and you've dreamed about the future. You're clear on what matters most. Friend, it's time to set some goals. Right here at the start, though, let's take the pressure off. Goals don't have to be perfect, and they won't even change your life. Knowing what matters will, and you've already uncovered that in these pages. From here, we're going to name some destinations and begin to take little by little steps in that direction. Remember, cultivated goals simplify your life by helping you focus on what matters. Cultivated goals help you live out your big picture. On page 23 or 19, you have plenty of space to brainstorm your goals. So use that space as we talk through different types of goals you might want to set for 2023. So let's talk about goals. To help you organize your goals and think through the time each may take to accomplish, we've broken them down into categories. First, habits. We all know what habits are, right? These are repetitive behaviors or actions that establish rhythms in your life and create consistency. Next up, finish lines. These goals are like projects that help you live into who you want to be. They have a shorter time horizon and are specific and measurable. To achieve these goals, you'll define and follow action steps toward a clear endpoint. Finally, big dreams. These goals are similar to finish lines. They have a longer time horizon. They're still specific and measurable, but they may take several years to complete or feel particularly bold, life-changing, or even intimidating. An example might be to save for a down payment, write a book, or visit every national park. These 3 types of goals work together under your yearly goals. At Cultivate, your yearly goals don't have to be specific or measurable, though they can be, but they can be big picture and aspirational, like take care of my body, or steward my finances well, or be a present parent. Then, and this is the key, you break them down using habits and finish lines. You might combine several habits and finish lines into a yearly goal that helps you cultivate an area of your life. For example, a yearly goal to pay off student loans might include the habits of weekly budgeting and meal planning and a finish line of starting a business. A finish line can also become a yearly goal if you know you might want to work on it all year. Or you might have a yearly goal with 4 finish lines underneath, 1 for each quarter. Here are some more examples of what it can look like to break your yearly goals down with finish line goals. All of these finish line goals will be broken down further into action steps. You'll break down your goal, then break it down some more, and then break it down even further until the next step is so simple and clear that you can't help but take it. And you'll have a chance every season to look back at your yearly goals and think through how you want to break them down in the next 90 days. Lots of time ahead to figure things out. You don't need to have it all figured out now. We'll talk more about this in the next few videos too. Take some time to write out some ideas about what yearly goals might move you closer to where you want to be and how habits and finish lines, or even a few big dreams, might help you get there. If you're using 1-year PowerSheets, you have even more brainstorming space on pages 24 and 25. Before you write your yearly goals on page 47 and begin to fill out your goal action plan pages, this is a final space to gather a rough draft of your 2023 yearly goals. And even as we're giving you all this brainstorming space, remember, it does not have to be perfect. You'll have an opportunity to refresh your goals in 90 days. Writing down what you want to accomplish will help you make it happen. We're cheering you on. Take all the time you need to write. Got your yearly goals? Great! If you'd like, flip to page 47 in your 1-year PowerSheets or 39 in your 90-day PowerSheets. Yes, we're skipping ahead a few pages. This is your space to write out your yearly goals for 2023. And friend, you should be really proud of the work you've put in to get here. We are really proud of you. 90-day users, you have a choice here. If this is your first set of 90-day PowerSheets for the year, you have the option of writing in yearly goals for the year ahead that you'll break down each season just like one-year users will. Or you can simply set big picture or finish line goals for the season ahead on page 39. That is your choice. Either way, this is an exciting moment. When one person chooses to cultivate what matters, it changes things. It changes you. It changes generations. It matters. Your steps forward really matter. So take a few minutes to write your yearly goals here. Now, you may have a goal for each area of your life or not. You can choose between 1 and 8 goals. You don't have to use all 8. We're doing this right alongside you. We're cheering you on. It's never easy to write out a goal because that means you actually have to do something about it. If you get stuck in that, think about your big picture again. What are you going to be so grateful you spent your time on in 2023? You can do this, friend. You are doing it. You are cultivating what matters. When you're ready, flip back to pages 26 and 27 in your one-year PowerSheets. Yep, we're giving your hands a workout in this video. 90-day users, you can skip ahead if you'd like. These pages are some of the most life-giving in all of PowerSheets. Now that you've named your yearly goals, this yearly overview is a place to plant your goals where you think they'll thrive best. Because remember, you're not going to do all of your goals on January 1st. There might be a lot that you've brainstormed between habits, big dreams, finish lines for all sorts of yearly goals. Right here, we're going to stop and take ourselves off the pressure train again. Instead, we're going to focus on the reality that we cannot and will not do it all in one fell swoop, even though you might want to or think you need to. You might think, all of these things feel so important. I want to have them done yesterday. That's good. Use it as motivation to carry you through the next year or beyond. It doesn't so much matter how long it takes you to complete a goal when it really matters to you, just that you're making consistent progress. Pages 26 and 27 are ones you will want to return to throughout the next year. So you might want to mark them with a Post-it note, snap-in bookmark, or page flag. At the beginning of each season, you can come back here to evaluate your progress and collect more action ideas. Take some time to begin filling out each season with finish line, habit, and action step ideas now. And remember, less is more, especially in the beginning of the year. Friend, you did it! You've set your 2023 goals. In the next video, we'll talk about how to break your big picture goals down into a simple action plan you can't wait to get started on. We'll see you back here for part 5.